So I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of chapters 1 and 2 on the book Diversity and Equity in the Classroom by our very own Dr. Pang. So chapter 1 was about race versus ethnicity, whereas race is a socially constructed idea. Ethnicity is your nation of birth, where you're from, the culture that your nation of origin, essentially. It also talks about immigration, how it's had a very profound impact on the structure of our nation. It digs deeper into the concept of a multicultural education, which seeks to give every student an equal and equitable education, and really wants every student to bring their own culture and languages and experiences into the classroom to make it a warm, welcoming, and inclusive learning environment. And because we have such a conflicted relationship with race over the years, it's really incumbent upon the teacher to immediately address these issues of prejudice and race and discrimination that will inexorably arise in every classroom. Chapter 2 dug a little deeper into culture, and it briefly talked about how culture is a very complex and powerful construct that is always shaping our lives. It breaks it down into two separate categories: explicit versus implicit. Explicit are all the elements of culture that you see, that you observe, the things you watch on TV, fashion, etc. And implicit are like the hidden things that you obviously don't see. They're like hidden agendas, expectations, and beliefs that you attach to yourself or others. And essentially, culture, there's a myriad ways that culture shapes you. It also talks about the dominant culture versus subcultures, where the dominant culture is the main ethnocentric white power structure in this country, versus subcultures, which is the smaller groups within that larger framework. It also talks about cultural diffusion, which has existed since the dawn of human history, where culture is constantly changing, and it's fluid and it's malleable, and it's constantly changing in terms of values and beliefs and language, etc. It also talks about our cultural identity and how it's developed and shaped by the people around us, especially our family, like our sisters, especially mothers, fathers, etc. Your friends, your community, the classroom, etc. are all factors that shape who you are and how you view yourself. And finally, it talks about culturally relevant education, which seeks to bridge the gap between students and the classroom, and it wants to encourage students to bring their culture into the classroom and incorporate their own lives and their experiences into the classroom to make it a better place. Some of the goals of a multicultural education and a culturally relevant one are overall to just attain equality and equity in education in the classroom, to eliminate the academic achievement gap between whites and minority groups, and overall to just develop responsible, empowered young citizens.